Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man B. I am the brand once again. Just wanted to rap to y'all real quick. The other day I was rapping about, giving resources and everything, and that we can apply to, everyday life, so we can rise up out of poverty and rise up out of the conditions that we often, bring up in these type of videos. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my experience and how you can, apply it to yourself as well. So, after I graduated from college, right, I got my degree in, business management or business administration, and I graduated with honors or whatever. But, after pretty much, I wanted to go into the financial industry and everything like that. However, before I graduated, I had a run-in with the law, in my, I want to say sophomore year, I had a run-in with the law, ended up catching a felony. Long story short, I graduated with honors with, the box on my ankle. But anyway, so that just prompted me to start my own business, to really start my own business after that. But in doing so, I learned a lot of information that, that you really don't learn while you're in college, or you learn, but it's not really, you're not really working to apply it. You feel me? So, for instance, after college, you starting with little to no resources, just like everybody else in the hood. You feel me? But the thing is, I learned about the financial markets and stuff like that, and so I learned that outside of college. You feel me? So I already had a bit of an understanding about the financial markets. However, at that time, it was really hard for you to break into financial markets unless you had, a lot of extra money to laying around. You could, if you would, get E-Trade or something like that, or go into TD Ameritrade, they made sure you put down $500 first, and then, you could go in from that. After school, I ain't had that type of cash laying around. So, I started my own business. A friend of mine put me on the selling oils and incense on the train. Mind you, when he first started, when he first showed me this, I really didn't know too much about it. However, I seen the potential in it. And, I started, he showed me, that he goes on the train every day, walk up and down, selling, telling everybody he got oils, incense, shea butter, black soap, all that stuff. And, he catch sales going up and down the train. And it was really similar to, hustling. That's why I got caught up from hustling and stuff. But it was really similar to it, and I seen the potential in it, so I started doing it. You know what I'm saying? And with all of that, a lot of people didn't, where I come from, if you were to look it up, it's probably the wealthiest black area in the country. It's a PG County neighborhood, Mitchellville, Largo, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to go around there, it's not really, you wouldn't think, well, you would think some of the people were wealthy, but it's not really like that. You feel me? But that's where I was coming from. And the school I was going to, my school was labeled in PG County the fashion show. You feel me? So in school, people knew me, and my friends for being, we was pretty fresh. We wasn't the most popular, but we was cool. We knew a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. We knew the most popular people down to, the not so popular people. But, when I but I was cool with everybody pretty much. So when I hit the streets and they started seeing me, a lot of people started seeing me. They was wondering what I was doing, but they didn't understand what I was doing. So they didn't really think I was making money. But let me tell you, when you go out and this is what I'm telling you, you know, that you can apply to yourself. When you go out and start a business, you know, you start learning how to acquire assets. You start learning how to market. You feel me? And the more knowledge you gain, the better you'll be able to do it. Now I was reading every day while I was hitting the train and everything, you know, all the time, reading and you know, reading about growth, reading about history, reading about business, all of this stuff, you know. And while I was applying what I learned prior to, you know, starting a business. But a lot of that stuff that I learned prior, you know, I relearned it, and you can learn it on the job while you know, start your business. The thing is, again, when you start a business, you really learn how to appreciate property. You really learn how to market, and you really learn how to, you know, budget and finance and everything you need to know, you know what I'm saying, as far as growing. You know, I mean, I can't say much more than that, because for me, like selling oils, I was selling oils, incense and stuff like that. You know, you realize that the more oils you have, the more you gonna make money. You feel me? The more assets you acquire, the more you're gonna make money. And the better you advertise and market and promote, the more you're gonna make money. So it all goes into, you know, ownership. It all goes into being the business minded. You feel me? So then I end up, as I started learning about money and the financial markets began to open to, you know, smaller investors, I began to use a lot of my profits and stuff to invest into stocks, mutual funds, and other financial securities. So you learn, well, they don't teach you, but, you know, in these type of videos, you learn that, you know, one of the biggest gainers of wealth is through stock markets. So a lot of people who pass down a lot of wealth have held stocks for a long time, for, you know, from reputable businesses. The stocks have grown and they pass it on to their loved ones. These stocks are considered considered assets. They are counted towards your net worth. You feel me? So when you start building assets, you don't necessarily need a house in order to build your net worth. You can build assets that will counter whatever your expenses are, and then you'll be, you know, above, you know, the red as far as, you know, wealth is concerned. And as long as you keep building your assets through, you know, your business, or through, you know, acquiring property after you build your business, or, you know, after you acquire property, acquire, you know, equipment, property, and, you know, what is it? And, oh man, inventory. When you acquire inventory and everything, that's building towards your net worth. That is making you money. That is making you wealth. You know what I'm saying? So once you start growing that, and then you end up buying a house, that's even better, because that increases your net worth. So, you know, I'm just trying to pass that on. You know, pretty much you can start small doing direct sales and everything with whatever business that you decide to have, with whatever type of products you decide to market, and you can build from there. You know what I'm saying? And and you can find wholesale products all over the internet. Imports is one of them. African Imports is one of them. You know, it's a lot of different wholesale people. Name Brands Perfumes, they're a wholesaler. So I mean, check those out if you can. You know, and you know, I can also offer a lot of different. Also, you know, I'm gonna be giving y'all a lot of different companies and everything that you can utilize as well throughout, you know, future videos and stuff. So I'll talk to y'all later. You know, again, I went over the 10-minute mark this time. I ain't really want to do too much more than 10 minutes, but I'll see y'all later. It's your man B. I am the brand, and I'm out. Peace.